Benjamín Labatut, The Maniac. Dive into the captivating world of The Maniac by Benjamín Labatut, a gripping exploration of the thin line between genius and obsession. This book's summary introduces us to pioneering figures like physicist Paul Ehrenfest and mathematician John von Neumann, individuals whose brilliance was matched only by their internal struggles. As the narrative unfolds, you'll journey through the complex landscapes of quantum physics, the haunting rise of militarism in pre-World War II Europe, and the birth of game theory, all while grappling with profound ethical questions. Central to these tales is the enduring tension between pure reason and humanistic values, a theme eloquently captured through the meteoric rise of technological advancements and their societal impacts. Whether it's the chilling implications of artificial intelligence or the mind-bending innovations of von Neumann, this summary presents an elucidating snapshot of how visionary intellects have irrevocably shaped our world.
Reason and Ruin. In September 1933, esteemed physicist Paul Ehrenfest faced a tragic end, riddled with self-doubt and overwhelmed by the evolving world of quantum physics. His exceptional talent was overshadowed by a constant feeling of inadequacy as he struggled to keep pace with groundbreaking theories from prominent figures like Bohr and Heisenberg. The core message of quantum physics, which introduced a world governed by probability and uncertainty, clashed sharply with Ehrenfest's belief in a harmonious universe. This clash left him in a deep existential crisis, unable to reconcile his mechanistic view with the cold, abstract approach of contemporary physicists such as John von Neumann. Ehrenfest experienced a fleeting moment of optimism upon believing he had resolved enduring physics problems. Yet, reality soon crushed this illusion when his theories on turbulence proved flawed. Compounding his intellectual struggles was the horrific rise of Nazism in Germany. The era's embrace of eugenics and the brutal treatment of the mentally ill struck terror in his heart, intensifying his despair over his son Vasily's uncertain future in such a world. This fear and hopelessness ultimately drove Ehrenfest to a chilling decision, believing that death was the only escape for both himself and his son. Ehrenfest's narrative raises a haunting question about the forces that can compel a paternal figure towards such a dark act. His story serves as a vivid exploration of the fear and disconnection bred by intellectual developments that strip away human intuition. It invites reflection on the unsettling impact of reason devoid of humanity, as seen through the eyes of another intellectual giant, John von Neumann. Through Ehrenfest, the text examines our struggle to comprehend a universe that seems indifferent to human existence. The Enigmatic Genius. From the moment János Loss Neumann was born into a prosperous Jewish family in Hungary in 1903, his life was destined for extraordinary feats. Even as a young boy in 1914, when he joined an elite Hungarian school alongside his lifelong friend Eugene Wigner, János astonished teachers and peers alike with his unfathomable intellect. His mathematics tutor, Gábor Szégy, experienced firsthand the overwhelming prowess of János's mind. After their first encounter, Szégy returned home, overwhelmed by emotion, clutching papers of challenging problems that János, only 10 years old, managed to solve with ease. Even then, it was clear, this young boy would someday reshape the world of mathematics. János showed an insatiable hunger for knowledge, devouring textbooks, and seeking intellectual nourishment even in the most mundane moments. His formidable mastery of subjects often elevated him to the position of an assistant in his classrooms. This thirst for understanding manifested not only in the classroom but also in other facets of his life, including his uncanny talent for publishing advanced academic papers as a teenager. When faced with intriguing questions, János would retreat within himself, finding intricate solutions after seemingly transforming into a machine-like figure, driven by the intensity of his thoughts. Yet, János wasn't merely a prodigy, he was an enigma that baffled even those closest to him. A story told by his brother Nicholas about a 19th-century Jacquard loom exemplifies this. While Nicholas found the elaborate machine dull, János was mesmerized. He spent days dismantling it to comprehend its intricate workings, losing track of meals and play. Panic set in when he couldn't reassemble it, driven by fear of parental wrath. In the dead of night, he toiled alongside Nicholas, who battled exhaustion to aid him. This experience left Nicholas with recurring nightmares, where the loom, animated and menacing, pursued him, with Janusz steering it like a conqueror commanding a battalion. Years later, Janusz's influence grew, becoming the renowned Johnny von Neumann. Siege, now a mathematics professor, recalls their encounter in Berlin in the late 1920s, at a grand restaurant frequented by prominent Nazis. With the shadow of the Nazi threat looming, Siege sought von Neumann's help to migrate his family from Germany to America. However, von Neumann, entranced by the unfolding discoveries in quantum physics and obsessively formalizing mathematics, was reluctant to leave Germany, yearning to engage with the top mathematicians of the era. The military procession they observed leaving the restaurant revealed a foreboding admiration for military power that von Neumann possessed, a foreshadowing of his future contributions to world-altering destructive technology. Ultimately, Janusz did leave for the United States, where his groundbreaking ideas would revolutionize mathematics, economics, and computer science. Yet, these contributions came at a personal cost. As he sought clarity and order in the universe, his own life gradually became devoid of closeness or typical human warmth. His brother Nicholas's nightmare hauntingly alludes to von Neumann's later work on potentially catastrophic technologies, highlighting the dichotomy of his incredible intellect against an equally bewildering moral compass. Von Neumann's early life undeniably uncovers both his staggering cognitive prowess and a mystifying alienness. The tale of the Jacquard loom symbolizes his resolute obsession with understanding, while his reactions to the political turbulence in Germany reflect a chilling detachment, his powerful, inventive mind seemingly overshadowed by an absence of emotional depth. The age-old question lingers: is this stark lack of humanity an inevitable counterpart to unparalleled intelligence, or were these attributes intertwined in von Neumann's incredible yet alarming legacy? Minds in conflict. In America, Johnny von Neumann's life is a tapestry of personal and professional battles. His tumultuous marriage with Clara, known as Clary, unfolds against the backdrop of his prestigious role at Princeton's Institute for Advanced Study. There, he forges a contentious relationship with Albert Einstein, challenging Einstein's ideals with his own relentless pursuit of progress. Von Neumann becomes captivated by technology's potential, driven by an insatiable desire to innovate, especially after witnessing the atomic bomb's terrifying power. A friendship with economist Oscar Morgenstern leads to the birth of game theory, a groundbreaking mathematical framework for analyzing strategic decision-making. This theory revolutionizes understanding of conflict, influencing areas from personal interactions to the intricacies of global politics. It particularly resonates with military planners, who adopted in the Cold War strategy of mutually assured destruction, MAD. The grim logic of MAD ensures that nuclear war is deterred by guaranteeing catastrophic consequences for any aggressor. Morgenstern, however, is troubled by their creation's impact on society. He ponders whether game theory truly captures the essence of human behavior, given the often irrational nature of human decisions. This divergence from perfect rationality acts as a safeguard against the sterile logic that von Neumann epitomizes, highlighting the tension between mathematical precision and ethical complexities. The enduring standoff of MAD raises questions about humanity's reliance on rational deterrence. How sustainable is such a fragile equilibrium? Von Neumann's legacy is a double-edged sword, a testament to the power of pure reason yet a chilling reminder of the need for wisdom and humanity in guiding our intellectual pursuits. The balance between cold logic and warm human intuition remains a crucial, unresolved dilemma. Pioneers and paradox. Julian Bigelow's journey into the heart of computer engineering begins with a serendipitous meeting with the polymath John von Neumann. At a time when the foundations of modern computing are being laid, von Neumann, already a giant in mathematics and military consultancy, recognizes the potential of ENIAC, the first digital computer developed for artillery calculations. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, he enlists Bigelow to collaborate on developing a superior machine. In a repurposed office, amid piles of discarded hardware, Bigelow and von Neumann commence their work, drawing heavily on the theoretical frameworks introduced by Kurt Gödel and Alan Turing. Despite the project's modest beginnings, their eventual creation, named Maniac, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and vision, boasting speeds that dwarf its predecessor. The military's interest in this technology is immediate. They see the promise of rapid calculations to advance weapons research. Yet, von Neumann's ambitions transcend military applications. His vision is sweeping, to transform every scientific discipline through the unprecedented power of computation. Von Neumann exhibits a prescient understanding of computers' future impact, launching pioneering explorations in artificial life and introducing the concept of self-replication well ahead of the molecular revelations by Watson and Crick. His genius touches many fields, including meteorology, as he develops ideas on weather control. Tragically, von Neumann faces a personal crisis when struck by cancer, an illness that strips him of his most valued possession, his intellectual might. As von Neumann confronts his mortality, anxiety towards the future unnerves him. He foresees technology's rapid advancement leading to a complexity that mankind may struggle to comprehend or control. This concern becomes a haunting refrain in his last years, where technology's double-edged sword, its promise and peril, occupies his thoughts. Through his unfinished exploration of self-replicating automata, von Neumann blurs lines between the mechanical and the biological, anticipating an era where artificial intelligence carries both promise and unpredictability. His life encapsulates the spirit of relentless progress, yet it is tinged with an awareness of the potential dangers inherent in unchecked technological evolution. His story echoes a universal theme: as humanity advances, so too does its capacity for both creation and unforeseen consequences. Game over for humanity. Lee Sedol, a Korean prodigy, fell in love with the ancient strategic board game Go at just 5 years old. Driven by a passionate obsession, he spent his youth immersed in intensive training at a specialized academy, dedicating 12 hours a day, 7 days a week to mastering the game. Despite his shy and awkward demeanor, Sedol's creativity and intuition on the board quickly catapulted him to the top of the competitive Go world, earning him dozens of titles and the reputation of being the greatest player of his time. However, Sedol's dominance faced an unprecedented challenge in March 2016 with a 5-game duel against AlphaGo, an advanced AI developed to conquer Go's complexity. Confident that no machine could grasp the game's intuitive depth, Sedol was taken aback when AlphaGo decisively won the first 3 games. In a stunning act of creative desperation during the 4th game, Sedol unleashed a remarkable move that bewildered AlphaGo, securing him a much-needed victory and a momentary triumph for human ingenuity. Although Sedol lost the match in the end, his bold play ignited celebrations of human resourcefulness. Yet, this encounter with AI left a profound impact on Sedol. He adopted a more calculating and precise style, abandoning his reliance on instinctive play. However, the experience seemed to diminish his spirit, and by age 36, Sedol retired from professional Go, conceding that humans could no longer claim supremacy in the game. The mantle of mastery had passed to AlphaGo. Soon after, DeepMind, the creators of AlphaGo, unveiled an even more potent creation, AlphaZero. Stripped of all human training data, AlphaZero taught itself through countless self-play, surpassing its predecessor with ease. In a showdown against AlphaGo, AlphaZero achieved an unblemished record, winning 100 games to 0. This dramatic shift marked the dawn of a new era where once cherished human intellectual domains like Go and chess succumbed to the superior efficacy of AI. The narrative invokes a reflection on the dichotomy between humanistic values and technological advancement. AlphaZero, with its unparalleled prowess derived from pure computation, heralds a future where technology triumphs, and humanity's intuitive pride finds itself increasingly obsolete. This evolution brings into question the true impact of technological progress, celebrated yet detached, capable of outstripping human capabilities while challenging the very essence of intellectual pursuit.
In The Maniac, Benjamín Labatut masterfully reveals how the pursuit of knowledge can cast long shadows on humanity's moral landscape. Through the lives of Paul Ehrenfest and John von Neumann, we witness both triumphant advancements in physics and mathematics and the chilling detours into ethical ambiguities. The narrative underscores the perilous gap between logical prowess and human empathy, as epitomized by von Neumann's mutually assured destruction doctrine and AlphaZero's superhuman chess mastery. In echoing von Neumann's fears about the speed of technological progress, the book prompts reflection on our current era's digital innovations and the risks of losing touch with the human essence. As we advance into a future dominated by artificial intelligence, the Maniac serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to balance intellectual triumphs with the wisdom and compassion necessary to sustain our humanity amidst relentless technological evolution.